Good day, Epilogue Explorers. I'm Unsilent and we're on the air with Prince of Persia, the 2008 version, by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft proper. This was I guess, one of the many attempts to reboot Prince of Persia. We had, like, the original two games, and then that got passed off to Red Orb Entertainment for Prince of Persia 3D / Prince of Persia Arabian Nights. Then Ubisoft took over, did Prince of Persia The Sands of Time, that trilogy, and after that trilogy concluded, then they took a couple years before going on to this Prince of Persia 2008. Now, the DLC, the Epilogue DLC, was only ever on the PS3, so we were playing emulated PS3 Prince of Persia so I can capture it. Oops, that's the wrong one. You don't want options, but here's options. Oh, there's a combo list and everything. I probably used to know it back in the day. I replayed this for the purposes of bonus content. That's what I wanted. I replayed the main campaign. I played it once before, but now we can do the Epilogue DLC, which I've never played before, so we're going to give this a crack. See how that is. Alright, let's get started. My options are new game or cancel. Well, I'm going to try new game. So this is roughly how we left off at the end of the main campaign. Alright, I'm going to throw some spoilers at you real fast, so sit tight. The evil god Ahriman was set free by the king of this kingdom.
Come on.
And the prince and Elika being carried, the prince being the carrier, were able to seal Ahriman in, but not without Elika's death. And the prince, so distraught with grief, freed Ahriman again to save Elika. So that is how we got to where we are.
There. Told you I'd get us out of that.
5 minutes to get our breath would have killed you?
I think we're going to need to keep moving.
Yes, that is the voice of Nolan North as the prince.
Elika? Okay, so you're angry. Do you really think this is the right time? What was I supposed to do? Leave you there dead? He wanted you dead. With you dead, he would have escaped with no one to stop him.
Or they didn't hire her voice actress.
Now we stand a chance.
Elika! We need to stick together! Elika!
I had to pick a princess.
See, now, Carrie Walgren is the voice actress for Elika. But, yeah, so you'll notice that it is got a little bit of that cel-shaded graphic style that is unique to this and only this game.
Elika!
Is pretty standard if you're a fan of Prince of Persia. That's not standard. Prince of Persia. Well, no, they did introduce the slice your way down the banners, I think, at one point. Okay, that doesn't look like the sort of thing you can jump into, but hey, we're going to give it a crack here. Run along the wall, push circle to grab the ring. X to wall jump, X to wall jump. We'll get across to here. And we're going to run across to that, into this cutout. And we'll run it across onto this stop here.
Where are you going?
Wall run, just enough to make it there. I see a cutout there, alright. There are environmental puzzles, I believe is what they called it in Sands of Time. So there is that to an extent, but obviously nothing to a great extent, but it does get pretty interesting.
Where are you running to? Araman's power is everything.
Then why are you here, and not him?
His power is in all. That is why you set him free.
I didn't set him free. Elika, I didn't set him free. You can't fall now!
Well, out of attack range, you can sprint to the enemy and trigger a clash event to win the offense. While not injured, press tap X repeatedly to sprint. Okay, so this is a new mechanic for the Epilogue DLC. Now, there is a little dance happening here. Oh, he was a little quicker than I had expected. Now, small problem here. Now, the red on the sides means I'm injured. And we gotta... Now, that little gimmick there meant that he could only take damage from an Elika attack. Now, he's healing here.
Your sword is not enough! You must go on! Your sword is not enough!
I'm noticing that. So when he does... Oh, now he's blocked my screen. Now I gotta just...
You need my...
Oop, I hit the wrong button. Because I was loaded up to...
You need my magic!
When he does that, you have to hit him with a magic attack, which is on triangle. Now...
You need my magic!
I think that seems to be about the only way he can be hit, but right, that looks like he can only be hit by a square, a sword attack.
Your sword is not enough!
See, when he gets the tentacles, that's when he's hit. That's when you need to hit him with a magic attack. So we can't hit him with... So we're just going to have to keep hitting him with Elika magic attacks. There's square is a sword attack, triangle is an...
Grown stronger, you can...
Triangle is an Elika attack. Oh, we got to mash square. Oh, and he sent us packing. And circle is he gauntlet, throw him up in the air attack.
We have to find a way out. If we get sealed in here, we might as well be dead. If we don't get killed down here. Are you all right to go on? Great. Good. Me too. Glad you could join me.
Oh yeah, they definitely...
Do you know where we're going?
If you push L2 when you're stopped like that...
At least tell me you're all right.
I'm all right. Now get going.
Right, the problem is that... At this point, I'm mildly convinced. Now, see here, you're talking about environmental puzzles. Now we've got these, oh god, what's it called? Corruption, that's what it's called. Along the way.
Coming past.
Now, if you touch, you're in the shits, so you don't want to touch the corruption. I think we're going to hit a wall run along here, jump off, and then we're going to use Elika to boost us to where we want to go. And you know that you need the Elika boost when it starts to go black and white like that, so... This is why I played the game. Before trying the DLC, is just to make sure. did we get here? Whoa, alright. Now this guy we can actually damage. When...
Keep the city. Leave the rest.
But when you pin a guy against, you know, a normal enemy, when you pin against the sides of a battle area, designated battle zone, you can just quickly dust them off, so... No harm, no foul. Alright. I definitely went too early. Well, and that's why you have to time that well. So I'm running along the very bottom there, so... Now usually it's all timed out reasonably well, so if you start a sequence, it won't throw you into the corruption. And now here you can see where the run path is. They're just kind of holding on to the run path, so we're going to wait for him to go. Yeah, usually it's timed out pretty well, so you don't have to... So if you start a sequence, you don't have to worry about getting caught off by the corruption and stuff you can't see as you go along. So it's designed and timed out like that. So if I time this out well... Okay. Immediately proven wrong. Thank you, video game. Because you can't see them around that corner there, right? Oh, I'm all the way back. Yeah, it sends you all the way back to your last... Didn't... It does that from time to time.
See? Your powers are still strong.
Wait for this to get going, and it's going. And across, and then we'll give it a second before we jump across. Let it go down and back up, and then we should be good. There. This doesn't count as terra firma for resetting. Whoa, okay, that was interesting. Thought I started slipping, which is why and that guy just stopped there. Okay. Yeah, this is the challenge of the game, is he's very long. It's not necessarily the complexity of it all, because it's stringing together a lot of the same sort of sequences. But it is stringing them together over a period of time. Wait for him to clear going high. And now this ring will wrap us around. And if we time it out just right, we can stop the enemy from spawning in. I'm gonna guess we want to wrap ourselves around this corner here. Get the Elika boost, around, jump, and in time to stop that guy as well. Based on that ring... Oh, I should mention...
Where to now?
Elika does have a GPS system as well. Basically guide you. So we're going around the outer wall of this thing to there. Okay. I kind of figured that based on that ring there. Environmental signposting. And ring. And ring. And a boost. We got him, so we're probably just looking at a straight jump and boost across here. There's no pickups, there's no nothing like that here. Well, not yet anyway. There was in... Oh, no, the map button doesn't work. This select is the map button, but we don't have that here. There's a big open worldy type game. Well, open world-y. Because you had ability power plates that you had to unlock through things called... Oh, they were little light spheres. I forget what they were called. Let this guy let the corruption tentacles go. Oh, okay, we're going... Oh, okay, we're going up and around. Alright. Well, the camera's aiming me to the left, so let's go left. And it's gonna...
Hang on.
They work as a team there.
Where's Arm?
Let's not find out.
I'm very convinced they didn't get Kerry Wolgren in back to do this. Future Steve may have to dig into this. Oh, we'll just do this down. Ooh, that's going to be a new trick. That was new. The corruption rate to take... Don't look down. Oh, okay. We got the wall run happening there. Yeah, the corruption doing that piece there. Like this, expected, right? Up in front of us, but trying to spike us from below? That was a new trick. So we've got a couple of new tricks already introduced into the DLC. I do like this game, though. It's a really good game. I'm not... where am I looking here? Oh, there. Oh. That was the mechanic from, like, one area of the... From the base game. Is, oh, the corruption's poisoning the air. So you gotta move before it,
The mark of Ormaz. The Ura were here.
Oh, that's the first sign of life that she's... Oop. You discovered a new fresco. Unlocked bronze trophy, a fresco of light. I was going to say that's... This game has run perfectly smoothly in, what's it called? RPCS3 or whatever? Something like that. Whatever the PS3 emulator is. It's been running smooth, and this is the most hitch that I've ever had playing this game so far, so... You know, it's one of those things about PS3 being, you know, it was so tough to emulate. They don't even do it on they don't have backwards compatibility on the PS4, and here it is on this, and it's just, you know, silky smooth. It's like I had minimal issues with we did college football revamped a couple months ago. We're doing this, and it's just like, it's, you know, it adds another element of things I can play, right? Like emulated games. It's like it adds another layer of available titles for me to go back and discover. You know, if there's a PS3 game, and there's probably not many PS3 games that aren't otherwise, like, you know, on PS3 or on PC rather, that are of, you know, I mean, this we're emulating because the DLC was limited to the console version. It wasn't released on the PC version. I think I have it twice. I think I have a Steam and GOG, but anyway, I digress slightly. Oh, so that's it. We just tap it and we're good. You just glide down.
There's a doorway there.
Like, all these are pretty generic lines, right? That's why I'm still not convinced.
This has to take us somewhere.
We can go on.
Let's get cracking. And I don't mean Armon, who looks slightly like, well, Kraken, really. Ooh. Interesting. So we kind of have to... just navigate around him, that's all. So what's this do? Oh, it just flattens that out so we can wall run it. There are various puzzles in the game that are similar to... I mean, this isn't a, a great example of a where am I going from here? Oh, up. Yeah, not a great example of puzzles because it's very simple, but, like, there's a lot of puzzles that involve the, turn the cranks, and there's some level of complexity to it. Nope, vines.
See, we need each other.
So vines that, Prince has to carry Elika on his back for. The old three-ring circus here. Push hard on the stick to the right so we can get around the corruption. And there we go. Oh, wait. Oh. Let's grab onto this.
It has to take us somewhere. Push.
Can we get it one more? Nope, that's it. That's all I can turn it. Oop. It did not proc the, That's for me to know where to go, so... Yeah, usually it seems to be less handholdy with the Elika boost, but...
I'm not going to let you go.
Well, that one, it let me know. Pretty clear there. Now, I assume we gotta turn something to get a wall in the way there so we can... We gotta wait for Elika to show up, because otherwise it won't turn.
This has to take us somewhere.
There we go. I think we can work with that. There are times where she just will freeze and then just teleport over to help you out. And hop, and we're good. So let's see what this one does.
Let's see what this does.
I probably could have just turned it the other way and been fine, but had to do it the long way. Nope. We're a team. And across, and there. Where? Okay, so we're gonna go down there. Around there, and now let's drop. It's an interesting little sequence here now, don't you think? Oh. I'm so used to... I think Prince of Persia, and I think drop on the circle, and its drop is on on right trigger, or R2 for... Do-si-do? Okay, so we gotta get across. Elikad. We're in corruption-y air, so we gotta keep a move on. Elevation generally helps with dealing with it, but we're going back down into corrupt air. And this
Keep doing that!
looks... oh, bad.
He's dead.
Oh, okay, I was wondering what it was trying to do. So this is the warrior. We defeated him in the base game. Ow. He's one of Ahriman's minions.
If you are the warrior, you know us.
So this is the first sign where I thought that we actually have Kerry Wolgren, I'm hoping I'm saying that right too.
You know you can fight Ahriman.
Yep, alright. I don't know what's going on because I'm trying to... No, there we go. So the warrior you've got to trap or knock down, and I'm already hammering on square because I know you got to send him flying. Oh. Well, that did not go... Oh, now he's the hunter.
You can't be free.
Which is another one of... different strategy to fighting the hunter. Now that's not good. Oh, gotta push back. Oh, usually with the boss monsters, aside from...
We should move on. He will only send more servants to stop us.
You told me they were dead.
Ahriman is creating creatures from the corruption, but he must still be weak. He's using forms he's familiar with, ones he can create easily.
So those weren't the corrupted?
They had no souls.
Okay, good news. That is actually new dialogue, so that is a good start. This is it took us almost a half hour into the DLC before I thought they'd actually, it's like, did they cheap out and just get Nolan North? And it's like, no. Oh, there's another fresco up there. They did not have that. There
has to be a way out of here.
Okay. So your options are go down that way, or try and find your way to the collectible up top. I get it. Okay. Now, you can roof run for a limited period of time, and the rings are there to help you out. And you discover a new fresco. X to continue. Alright. Before we go down, it's probably a whole new... Yeah, that's a big new sequence. It's not a huge DLC. How Long to Beat suggests it's about 2 hours, so I feel if we divide it into easy-to-digest half-hour chunks, that'd probably be a good way of approaching it. So we're going to call it for you this time on Pop 2008, Epilogue DLC and the next time out, onwards and downwards. But until we see you for that, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is UnsilentOnAir, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, there's plenty more Prince of Persia in the playlist. It's on the screen, in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.